Hey guys, welcome back to Half Elite Racing News. Today we're going to talk about the first practice for Nashville. Now, first thing you might be wondering is just general stuff. Why am I here? Well, I am up for a vacation for the last week before school starts. I'm up generally where I'd be recording out on the porch, but it's raining and storming outside, and I don't want to make you guys sit and listen to that. It's fine to sit out there, but it's just the fact that it's open to the outside that makes it really annoying with the noise or whatever if you don't want the thunder in the background. So Nashville, it's a pretty interesting track. I'm going to talk about the track a bit first before we get into the aspects of the practice session. The track itself really reminds me of the BAKU City Street Circuit. It's got a long straightaway. It's got two long straightaways. And it's got kind of a narrow, kind of castle section style, I'm trying to think, it's a right, left, little switchback into two left-hand corners that then go out into the right-hand corner to get back out onto the second long straightaway. That's also got I guess kind of a middle sector, or it's probably the first sector that's just more normal, turns or whatever. So, I'd probably have a lap up of Colton Herta driving around the track. But, yeah, I think it's a pretty good circuit so far. I think it'll lend itself well for racing. The drivers have pretty well universally said that it is quite bumpy. I'm going to have a clip here probably somewhere right now talking about how bumpy the track is.
How was this racetrack? Well, you showed no fear immediately, and it looked like a handful, Colton.
No, it's difficult. Obviously, with the bumps going over the bridge, I'd say it's even bumpier than Detroit, which we always say is the most difficult street course that we go to. This one might take it. But, just getting to grips with the track. Obviously, we came here with a really good package because we were so fast right away, and I felt very comfortable in getting up to speed. Everyone's done such a great job putting this race on, the Portetta Group and Big Machine Vodka and Big Machine Records to kind of put this race on is amazing. There's a great market for IndyCar. It's so close to everything that IndyCar is all about in the Midwest. So, it's going to be an awesome weekend. Can't wait for it, and what a great start.
So, yeah, it's quite bumpy. That's obviously a clip from Colton Herta. Yeah, it's quite bumpy, especially in the little section after, I guess, what's the start line for the race, coming down the hill after the second run of the straightaway. It's downhill into a corner and a braking zone that's bumpy. It's the perfect recipe for a crazy turn one, lap one crash. And I'm going to go ahead and call it right now that that's definitely going to happen. You've got bumps, close racing. It's a wide course, so you're going to have guys trying to go everywhere, and even that can cause a crash itself. And, downhill, which makes it harder to brake, bumps, which make it harder to brake, and the fact that there's a, kink in the braking zone. It's not a straight line into the braking zone. It's going to be a recipe for chaos. It's quite a circuit design. But yeah, like I said, it reminds me of BAKU, and I guess that's kind of a thing that the commentators are saying. David Land had said that on Twitter, that it kind of reminds him of an American BAKU or whatever, and I've got that on the thumbnail. So getting into the actual results of the qualifying practice itself. So Colton Herta was fastest with a 1:16.5 lap. Second, Scott Dixon with a 1:16.9. Third's Roman Grosjean with a 1:17.13. Fourth is Alexander Rossi with a 1:17.17. Fifth is Marcus Ericsson with a 1:17.21. And Alex Palou is sixth, the 1:17.22. So that's your top six. Some other guys that are notable to talk about down at the bottom. You've got the general suspects, Jimmy Johnson, Santino Ferrucci, Cody Ware, Max Chilton. Connor Daly was near the back. And he didn't have a good practice session either, because near the end of the practice, he had spun and gone rear end first into the barrier at the end of the first long straightaway, which looks like it'll probably cause, I guess, some level of suspension damage they'll have to fix before tomorrow. But, I mean, he got the full session in, unlike the next guy we're going to talk about, Pato O'Ward, who also had a crash. Now, this one was, I think it's coming out of the second straightaway. Yeah, he had basically just, I mean, yeah, you can see it on the replay here. Anyways, Pato was 21st with a 1:18.6. He only got 6 laps in, so really quite a bad day for Pato. Just not getting a lot of laps in, especially at a new circuit. It's vital to get those laps in, especially since he's in a championship battle. They really need to get the laps in, and they didn't. And that's overall is a failure for Air McLaren. So they'll be looking to get that a little bit better yesterday. Elio was 20th, just faster than Pato O'Ward at a 1:18.4. VK was 16th at a 1:18.1. Newgarden 12th at a 1:17.6. I'm not reading these in any specific order. I'm just noting guys that I see that are interesting. Will Power was 8th at a 1:17.2. So that's kind of a rundown. Really, this is more my thoughts on the circuit more than anything else, and I think it's quite a good circuit design. It'll hopefully lend to some good racing, especially with those 2 long straightaways. Hopefully, nobody ends up going into the harbor. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. They've got pretty big catch fencing there, and if nothing else, they've also got they've kind of got the, structure from the bridge. It's mainly going to be the catch fencing, keeping the cars on the track or whatever. Hopefully nothing crazy happens, but I don't know. It's a new track with some interesting designs. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next couple of days. So I'll have a video out tomorrow about what goes down tomorrow, which will only be a practice session and a qualifying session. The practice 3 has been, I guess, moved at least for this weekend to Sunday morning, so I'll probably not have anything out about that. It'll probably just be Sunday. I'll talk about the race. But tomorrow, like I said, I'll have a video out about practice 2 and qualifying. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you all then. Bye.